Welcome back to Glamma J, where today we're slicing into that haunting world of Hulu's dark psychological thriller, Sharp Objects. The slow burn gem hooks you with its dread and doesn't let go. Think glamorous grit with a side of soul shaking suspense. Is this limited series worth your binge? We're diving in deep to uncover that together. If you crave shows that grip your soul and won't let go, stick around later. I'm spilling one chilling moment that's still rattling around in my head long after those credits rolled. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. Sharp Objects is an 8 episode ride, each one clocking in around 55 minutes. Perfect for a deep, immersive binge that pulls you under and doesn't let up. It's a dark psychological thriller, meticulously crafted from Gillian Flynn's novel, The Gone Girl Genius. And let me tell you, this isn't just a watch, it consumes you. From the start, we meet Camille Preaker, played with raw brilliance by Amy Adams. She's a troubled journalist dragged back to her claustrophobic hometown of Wind Gap. She's there to cover the murder of two young girls. Intense? Oh, it's just the start. This thing gets darker and twistier by the minute. The oppressive Southern Gothic vibe of Wind Gap isn't just a backdrop, it's a suffocating trap, a character in its own right that mirrors Camille's unraveling mind. Flynn's touch loads every frame with secrets pulling you into a web of lies and suspense that's impossible to shake. You could practically feel that sticky humidity, hear the whisper behind closed doors, and that sense of weight of unspoken truths hanging in the heavy air. It's a small town nightmare that perfectly amplifies this story's eerie pulse. This series weaves a tapestry of family trauma, mental health struggles, and the creepy underbelly of a small town dynamics. Camille's journey is a raw exploration of self discovery amid personal chaos and personal grit. As she digs into the murders, her own past bleeds into the present, blurring lines in the way that keeps you glued to the screen. The mystery unfolds, slow and deliberate, layer by layer, building suspense that's downright addictive. And the cinematography, striking doesn't even cover it. Jean-Marc Vallée's dreamy cuts, distorted reflections, and tight shots turn every scene into a psychological puzzle. Shadows, fragmented imagery, and hauntingly beautiful visuals mirror Camille's inner mess, sucking you right into Wind Gap's despair. The characters in Sharp Objects are the beating heart of this beast. They'll stick with you. Camille's mother, Adora, brought to life by a chilling Patricia Clarkson, is pure icy perfection, hiding a menacing edge. She's the queen of maternal affection, twisted with manipulation. Every smile's tight, every word laced with something unsettling, keeping you guessing her game. Then there's Amma, Camille's half sister, played by Liza Scalene, with an unfathomable spark that's parts fascinating and freaky. She is a roller coaster, doll like innocent 1 second and sharp and unpredictable the next. Their scenes crackle with subtext, and the acting phenomenal across the board. Every glance, every line hooks you deeper. The supporting players don't slack either. You have Detective Richard Willis with an outsider edge, cuts through that wind gap secrecy, adding tension and complexity to the investigation. Chief Vickery's skepticism and old school protectiveness over that town stirs up extra friction. Every chat's a minefield of suspicion and guarded truths. This isn't just a show you watch, it seeps into your bones. Even when you're not glued to it, you're replaying those clues, feeling those haunting echoes long after that screen goes dark. Now, the defining moment, the one that makes sharp objects unforgettable? No spoilers here, but it's the ending. That finale's double punch, pre credits, and those post credit stinger has this series at its sharpest, flipping everything you thought you knew. If you take my advice and watch it, promise me this: sit through episode 8 all the way to the end of the credits. Every single second. It's jaw dropping, chilling, and so satisfying. Your heart will pound and you'll question every moment that came before. It's a golden television twist that lingers like a scar. So I'm tossing it to you. If you haven't plunged into sharp objects yet, are you intrigued? And for those who've braved it, did that ending blindside you? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm dying to hear. Hit that like button, subscribe, and tap that bell for more chilling dives into the best and worst of limited series. Until next time, remember, it's the sharpest objects that leave the deepest scars.